Hmm. Hello, everybody. I am here with you live, believe it or not, from the never boring Stamping Zoo. Hello, everybody. I am standing today. You know what? Because I can. Sitting is actually very uncomfortable right now. Standing isn't great, but you know what? It's a lot better. And so let me first welcome you. I am Lisa Harden, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from the beautiful but very chilly city of Boise, Idaho. When you are coming in, please say hello to me. For one thing, I want to make sure that you can hear me and that I did actually go live in the place I think I did. And so welcome in advance if you are watching me live or in person, or live or in person, or even on replay. I welcome you all. Thank you so much. The audio might be a little strange tonight. Again, please just tell me because I'm standing. And so, oh my gosh, Mary Ellen, no kidding, right? Our Northwest is freezing. So I was feeling bad earlier today because I didn't take the dogs out for a walk this afternoon, actually this weekend, because of the whole back thing. I have a back, I don't know, I have a back incident and my back hurts, literally. And so anyway, I was feeling bad, and then I thought, well, I'm gonna take him, at least take him down for a car ride to go fill up the car with gas because I needed to do that. And anyway, burr. Then I didn't feel bad that I didn't take them out. They wouldn't, I don't think they would have enjoyed that. So we're all just holing up in the house. Oh gosh, Colorado mountains are warmer than Denver. Isn't that interesting, Kathy? Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming on. And I have something really fun for you tonight and something that I don't have to create, which is great. So I organize an Avid-Level swap every time a new catalog comes out. So I call it the pre-order swaps. Okay, so it is meant for people who are demonstrators or shop with the discount, whatever you want to call yourselves. It is meant for anyone who is able to shop during the pre-order periods. And they do have a very specific theme. Again, there's several guidelines, but it's very doable. And what we come away with is we come away with some really outstanding Avid-Level cards for our Avid-Level customers or people who want to make Avid-Level cards. You don't have to officially declare yourself an Avid-Level stamper. You know, I always like to say, some days I'm a beginning stamper, and some days I'm a casual stamper, and some days I'm an avid stamper. It's just whatever the mood strikes me, right? So it's not to include or exclude anyone. It's just basically to kind of define them as avid level cards, okay? Lots of layers, lots of interest, obviously stamping, and they are full cards. And I am growing this group. I'd like to grow it to about 20 people. And right now we have 7 people in it. So if, as I'm speaking about it and as you're watching the cards, if this is something that you might be interested in, please let me know. The next one will be for the new annual catalog. So that will be a really fun one. So this one that you're going to see tonight are cards from Celebration, right? And from the new mini catalog. So let me just get those out. So if you do not have copies of these, please let me know. If you live in the United States and you're not working with another demonstrator, I would love to help you out. You just have to private message me your mailing address. I will send these particular ones free of charge. Okay? So again, all of these 14 cards, I think you're going to see 14 cards here. And so we all focused on those 2 pre-order products. Let's just get started. I have some other things to talk about. And at the end, we are going to have a drawing because lots of you were very kind to share my video from the 19th, especially because there was some wonky audio. And I had 22 shares. So, okay, this one's from Anne Marie Heil. I love Anne Marie's personality as much as I do her card making style. And so, isn't this beautiful? Now, of course, this is the Country Floral Bouquet. It's been very popular. because it can be used for Valentine's Day, but please keep in mind it can be used for anything where love is appropriate. And isn't that really like, what it's all about? So anyway, you also probably know that this particular punch is sold out, but never fear, my friends, because as you can see, the images, these were all cut out with the punch, but those images are also very easy to cut out with scissors. In other words, fussy cut, okay? So I guess if we had to have a punch go out of inventory, that was the punch to have. Okay, so she has layered up lots of beautiful colors. She has used either the gingham embossing folder, I think it's the gingham, but it could be the cane weave. They're very close. Okay, scalloped die, and then the inside of our cards must have a stamped element as well. And so that is just a beautiful card. Now, if you'll just give me just a moment as I really want to put these back, and here's why. Because I am kind of a stickler for attributing names to makers. Yes. Oh my gosh, Deborah, hello. I've been looking at all of your cards on the weekend. You were a very prolific card maker. Yeah, that was some retreat. Okay, so this one, and I haven't shown Deborah's in the swap, and I haven't shown her swap yet. So this one is from Christy Gridley, Christy Stampin' Spot. Christy's cards, you will see, are fantastic. They're all fantastic, but there was one in particular that I think was so, so smart. So here she has used, I don't remember what it's called, but you get the stamp set free with a $100 purchase. It is from the Celebration catalog. I don't know if you can see it, but she's used, yeah, there we go. She's used some Wink of Stella, an opaque dot, and even one of the beautiful little dragonflies. Did you guys see those in the catalog? They're easy to miss. So anyway, and then the beautiful, or the, I guess, a perfect all occasion banner from the Stylish Shapes. And then inside is just as pretty, right? So again, these are swaps with a theme of being for avid level stampers. And so if you're watching this and you are thinking, hey, I would like to be in the next swap, please just contact me. This is a swap that I organize. And again, I would like to grow it to 20 participants, and it's currently at 7. We are keeping the levels down on it because, again, these are avid level cards. They take a little more time. They have more layers. They have a little more thought behind them, right? Nothing wrong with basic and casual cards, but these have a specific theme. This is from Tia Woodward. Tia makes, where is Tia at? Does it say? I don't know. Stamp with Tia, though. You can find her online at Stamp with Tia. She makes some great cards too. And she has a lot of enthusiasm. It comes through. I don't know her personally, but it comes through online. Okay. And her card making speaks for itself. She's used the deckled rectangles there. And this beautiful paper, is it called Dainty Flowers or something like that? It is also free in celebration with a $50 purchase. Okay. And I'm trying to just kind of I'm not showing them to you in a particular order, but I don't want to show, I want to show all the different makers in random order. Here is, speaking of Deborah, here's what Deborah sent in. Isn't this cool? It's got, oh my gosh. I don't even know that I saw that the first time, Deborah. Um, so she's used a couple of different sets, right? And right offhand, I can't even tell you what the turtle set's called. And now I need to sit down. It's gonna get interesting. I can sit for like 5 minutes, right? And then, of course, I'm back up again. So she's used the beautiful shimmer paper. She's got like all sorts of shells. This beautiful shell that's in the by the bay, I think. You can tell us, Deborah, if I'm saying something wrong. And oh, hello to all of you. Hello, Donna and Lois and Leslie. As you are watching this and saying hello, if you would be so kind, if you're enjoying this, please share this video and you just share the video. There's an arrow on your Facebook, and please share it and then post in the comments that you've shared. because that puts you into a drawing next week for a prize. Like this week, I'll give you a preview. This week, I'm going to be giving away the Sweetest Cherries stamp set. Okay, so that will be momentarily. And so usually I do it on Thursday nights, but my week has been a little messed up. So anyway, okay, so Deborah says yes, the sea turtle and by the bay. Look at the turtle. Something quite beautiful about just watching the sea turtle, right? And then let's celebrate. And so that is Deborah Babcock. Very pretty. I like the color. I like that. It looks like this is Pear Pizzazz, and I think the paper is soft succulent, but I like all of those natural colors with a little pop of, I believe, um, pink, but what is it called? Bashful Bride? Am I thinking that color, but it's really old color? Yeah, Blushing Bride. Okay. Oh, here's one of mine. This is featuring the Celebration. This is actually featuring, I think it's called Favored Flowers. It's this really dramatic black paper, right? And so I just cut it into strips. Like it can be overwhelming. It's these huge floral images. And thank you, Jean and Deborah. And anyway, it can be a little like much, but it also has a coordinating stamp set. And that is where this really cool embossed image is from. You get a really large hello and a large thanks, and then some other smaller images in there. I think it is not one that caught my eye at first. And then as I saw the paper, I was like, I need to have the stamp set. Got to have it all. And I'm not sorry that I have it all. It's kind of a real modern, I don't know, I would say this is kind of a real modern, flashy. I believe I called the paper dramatic. She's a diva. If there was a diva paper, that's it. Okay, I do not think we have Miss Roz with us in the house tonight, but that's okay. She is I'm sure she will see this. She'll be like, what? She has family time sometimes on Sunday. So this is from our friend Roz. She also used the country flower bouquet, but she used it in a little bit of a different way, right? She put it up on, this is a punch from the annual catalog. Don't ask me what the name of it is right now, but it is a punch. It's beautiful. She also used some metallic, probably copper paper. So there's all sorts of layers on here, also layers with the ribbon. And then look inside what she's done. Isn't that neat? You are wonderful in every way. I love that we are friends. So notice this could very much be a Valentine's card, but it could also just be a friend card. You know, I love that we're friends. This would be a card that Rod would send to me and has in the past several times. Speaking of, I have a couple of cards I need to show off. Can we just take a moment? Because they're so pretty. Kathy Sheely, I think I saw your name come by. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Check this out, you guys. Look at what Kathy Sheely made. It's so, that's was just in there. I don't know why. Kathy Sheely made this card. I'm going to bring it up really close. Look at it. It's no line watercoloring. I don't even know that it was a stamped image to begin with. It's so gorgeous. And she said this was, I think she said this is her second attempt. Oh my gosh. I would have to try it about 50 times. Kathy Sheely, a very close Stampin' friend to me. I always hope she's doing well. And so, Kathy Sheely, I'm sure you'll see this, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. I don't think I'll ever, she didn't write in it. I'm not sure that I'll pass it on. I think I'll just look at it sometimes. Okay, then this is a really fun card. This is Laura Kuipers. Laura, I believe that's how you say your last name. Laura won this stamp set. I think it's called Simply Fabulous. She won this in the drawing, right? And so then she sent me a thank you note. Isn't that cute? With the love cats. I really want to use the love cats this coming week. I hope I can make some cards. Oh my gosh. But anyway, love cats. We love the Love Cats. And then she put the new animal print paper. She really had an eye for mixing and matching things, doesn't she? She kind of cut this out. So it's just lazing around. And then, I mean, she just incorporated everything so well. And a very nice note. Thank you so much, Laura. I am very happy that you won that stamp set and you're already making beautiful things with it. So thank you for that. Okay, this one, great. Ooh, I like that. This is Deborah's. Okay, so Deborah used a combination of, again, the dainty flowers, beautiful paper, and then she brought in, I think it's the eucalyptus. It is, I'm going to bring this close so you can see it. It is an embossing folder in the annual catalog. I don't get all these memorized. Or once I'm not talking about them for a while, I forget about them. And then look, she did this really cool thing inside, right? With paper strips and probably the coordinating stamp set. So very cool. Very nice, Deborah. And hello, Andrea. Very nice to see you. I think Andrea won the drawing a couple of weeks ago, and I hadn't seen hide nor hair of Andrea for a while, so I was glad to see Andrea's name pop up. Okay. Who do we have here? Another owl. This is Anne Marie. So a beautiful, well, an adorable owl, one might say, right? With the highly popular Adorable Owl Celebration stamp set and the pack of paper that's in the back that you can earn for $100. It's so good. Dandy Designs. There we go. I knew it was another DD. Look at her cute coloring. That is blends. And look at how cute and how much personality that little image has. Oh, and then she even put it inside. It's your day, my friend. That's a beautiful birthday card. I will say, since we're talking about that, let me just tell you right now, and please let me know if the audio got weird when I changed the screens. But it is the most wonderful time of year. And I'm not just talking about Christmas. What I'm talking about is celebration, right? And so one thing that I do, celebration, for any of you who don't know, I should say this, is a free with purchase event Stampin' Up! Puts on for January and February. So for every $50 purchase of product before tax and shipping, you earn something free out of the celebration flyer. So you cannot purchase any of the items in here. So the stamp sets and the beautiful papers, and they coordinate with things. All of these things have to be earned. The cool thing is you earn something with every $50 purchase. And then there are about three that that you need to use or have a $100 purchase for because they're like a double pack of paper or something like that. So at the end of celebration, what I do for my Stamping Zoo customers and team, the team have a different criteria, but if you purchase $150 of product for me between January and February, over the course of one order or several orders, you are cordially invited to my celebration, and that is a VIP event where it's a party and a class all in one. It can either be online or in person. It is set right now for March 11th. Don't let that dissuade you because if you're not available, it can still be a to-go option. But we will be using the Adorable Owls stamp set for our projects. And so as I am telling people about this, I just want to make sure you know that if you suspect you are going to be a VIP customer of mine. Everybody's a VIP customer, but I mean, if you're going to qualify for this event in January and February, don't use your celebration rewards on the Adorable Owls stamp set because you will receive it from me for free. Okay, so again, that is $150 of product before taxes and shipping, but then you're earning freebies on that all the time. Okay. So you get your freebies, plus you get a free event from me. So if you'd like to know more about that, you can private message me. You can go on over to thestampingzoo.com, but please just keep it in mind because it's kind of a fun one. Well, no, it's not kind of a fun one. It's very fun. Now let me show you something else. There is I am down to the last 48 hours for sign up for the Spring Fling. We've had some great response, but I'm ready. I can still provide more. Okay, so this is an online retreat. You will make up to 14 projects featuring the beautiful Regency Park suite. I will show you some pictures of that in 1 minute. The way this is going to be set out is you will receive a kit in the mail with everything pre-cut, all the card bases and envelopes and everything prepared for you. And then you'll receive lots of product from the Regency Park suite. And then we will have video recorded tutorials, okay, that you can look at any time, like forever. And then we're going to have an exclusive Facebook page where I will, well, not just me, but myself and Susanne Netz, the Canadian demonstrator that I'm collaborating with on this. This was her idea. And she asked me to be a part of it. And I was like, of course, don't be silly. So, anyway, we will be speaking with you during the day on, I believe it is February 18th. And then we're going to give you a week and we're going to give you some challenges. And after you complete the challenges and post your pictures to the exclusive Facebook group, then we're going to have a drawing, okay, for prizes, of course. So there's kind of a live element and there, oh, here I go with my hands. There's kind of a live element and then there's an recorded element. Okay, I think you can understand that without my hand gestures, but that's just me. Anyway, if you want to know more about that as well, you can simply call me about it. It's so close to it. Just call me, 208-830-6328. Again, I am recording this on Sunday, January 29th. You have until February 1st, 2023 to sign up. So the sooner, the better. You also earn celebration rewards with this. So when you are registering for it, there is a section that asks you what you would like to choose. Okay. And if you just want the online recorded version of the tutorials, you can receive that for $20. Okay. And so anyway, it's very fun. And let me, in fact, let's see here. I think we will remove this for right now, but just keep that in mind because that's coming and it's going to be so much fun. Okay, oh, this one, my gosh, Roz, how many hours did you work on this? All right, so back to this. Hello, Joan, and good morning. This one is super cute. She has incorporated several things, right? She's incorporated the playing with, I think this is called playing with dyes. And then she's made it look like, an inside of a tree or the outside of a tree, I guess. And all sorts of little pieces and parts. And they're so adorable. And then she cut out these owls for at least 7 cards and put in little pieces of designer series paper. I mean, it's got so much going on, but it's the cutest little cohesive scene, isn't it? And then inside, I love that we are friends. That's so adorable. I can really admire the work. I can see Roz right now, fussy cutting late into the night. My gosh. Okay, this is Tia again, Tia Woodward. Another really pretty card. And the other thing I really like about this is I don't limit people or have them sign up for certain suites or products. And we got such an array. I mean, we got a few with the L's, we got a few with the country floral bouquet, but we definitely got a lot of different ones. So this one is two-tone floral. Somebody will have to tell me. It's in the mini catalog, okay? And then this really cool embossed sentiment. And it really does look like a wedding card to me, but I love it. And oh, isn't that nice? Oh yeah, nice combination. I also really like the combination of this mint macaron and then the gold shimmer paper. I don't know that I would initially choose that myself, but that is one of the reasons why we do swaps, right? Is to draw upon each other's creativities. So Okay, here's another one from the old Stamping Zoo. I chose the queen bee. I really like the queen bee. And, maybe I think I am the queen bee. Not really. But so this was my swap from the um, mini catalog things, and I did emboss her. And then I colored her heart in fresh freesia. Use some of the Milky dots. These are actually petal pink, but as you can see, they really play just like they are fresh freesia. So, and you can also color these with your blends if you really want to drive the certain color home. Okay. And then inside, well, of course, just that cutest little, look at that. Oh, sometimes the stamp doesn't need to be large. It just needs to be impactful, right? I love it. Deborah loves the owl card. I know, it's so cute. And I mean, you guys can watch and enjoy these, and this is why we do it, right? Is to bring these to our customers. But there's something about having them in your hand. You know that. Hello, Sam. So yeah, there's something about just having them in your hand and being able to really look at them. And oh my gosh, this is another Christy Gridley. Okay, it's fantastic. Look at what she did. So she took the Around the World, and I think this one's called On the Ocean. I loved On the Ocean at the very beginning, like when I first saw it. I haven't created with it yet, but when I saw this, I was just like, wow, I'm astounded. Why am I astounded? It totally goes together, but she's the one who put it together, right? So she took that Around the World stamp set, and then let's see if this is behind vellum, just like a map, right? She glued it down. And then she's got this ship in the foreground. And this is gorgeous. And I mean, please look at this stamp set because I don't have it very close. You know me, not moving very well right now. But these are some of the most beautiful images of waves I think we've ever had. So yeah, and then look inside. Okay, so here's the waves. Look at them. Oh, there's like a distinctive quality to some of them. They're beautiful, beautiful. And then she even did this beautiful stamping on the back. Isn't that neat? Oh, so pretty, Christy. So no, I can't choose a favorite. They're just so cool. So again, like I said, the next swap will be the swaps are due on the Friday after the catalogs go live to the customers. So, um, anyway, you have lots of warning. And so if you want to keep apprised of those due dates, please let me know and you can just jump into um, the Facebook group. That's how we organize it all. Okay. Let me show you something else here. Now, these are not Avid-Level cards, but these are still fantastic cards. These are cards from a card kit. And if you look closely, they don't even require any stamping. I kind of am telling like all my customers, especially if, now it's celebration. And if you are looking for something, I don't know who this would happen to, but let's say you're short a few dollars to make your $50 and get your free celebration rewards. Well, you want to get this kit. I think it's called the Thanks Kindly, but we're going to go over and I'm going to show you where you can find it. Okay, so let's see. I want to share my screen and I'm going to we are going to go over to the Stamping Zoo, right? Stamping. So here we are, and you will see the host code up here. Please add that to any of your orders that are under $150. It does help me bring things to you, such as the freebies I give away during my lives. Okay, if you go down here over to the shop now, I mean, who doesn't like a shop now tab? It's scrolling. Let's hope it gets there. I do have a lot of things up. Okay, so it'll bring you right over here, and then you will be in my shop. Okay, you'll be shopping with me. So over here, if you just go to menu, shop products, let's go to kits collection. The kits are not in the catalogs, right? The kits are only online, I really like that. I think that was a great change that they made a year or so ago. It provides a lot more flexibility for removing kits when they are no longer available and for posting kits when they become available. Now the company doesn't wait for a new issue of a catalog to put new kits out there. And here's the saying thanks kit, just what I was talking about. That's not wrong. Look at that. $13 to make 9 cards. $13. Was such a deal. I put it together and I sent it out to my customers last month for thank you. I send out a thank you every month for purchases, and they went together so nicely. And I was like, I've got to tell my customers about these. So again, this item number 162361 will get you this beautiful saying thanks kit. I think it's a very appropriate time. I definitely sent out a lot of thank you cards after Christmas. It's never too late to send out a thank you card, all right? Better late than not at all. And it's still January, so I think it's not going to look embarrassing if you want to hurry and send out some thank you kits or thank you cards for niceties that you received during December. Okay. And the other thing is, it's a great way. I call things like this stamping gateway drug. Okay. It's something that you can give to a friend and they can put together and have a really successful and enjoyable opportunity or time with crafting. And then they might say, like, hey, what is all this crafting stuff about? What's this Stampin' Up stuff about? Anyway, so it's a nice way to share your love of crafting, and it's almost foolproof. I can't think of anybody who really couldn't put these cards together. I'm not even going to say like even so and so because that would just be mean. But just trust me, it's a good one, okay? It's really good one. So I hope that you guys will take a moment to look through the kits, and then of course you can go back and there's all sorts of kits in here. There's kits for making treat goodie bags. There's treats. I mean, there's cards for kids that are, geared towards kids. There's even kits for a magnet board. Look at this. Love treat kits. Okay, if you want to get a start on Christmas, we've still got the really cool, well, that one's unavailable. That's okay. But this is the other thing, is that you'll know if something's unavailable simply by just logging in here and taking a look. Okay. Beautiful little 3x3. These are really nice little 3x3 um, cards with they come with boxes. So there's just take a minute to see them, okay? They're really cool. These I carry in my purse with my business card, not the French ones, but you get the point. Anyway, they're very handy, beautiful. They're the same quality that you have been enjoying with all the other Stampin' Up products, okay? So let's see. I need to stop sharing here so that I can, let me see if now I'm going to share. Now it is time for, thank you very, very much for sharing, oh, hello, Roz. We were talking about you earlier. We showed your beautiful swaps. Okay. I don't know why I'm clicking all around here, but I want to share my screen now it's time for the drawing. Okay, everybody. So again, 22 shares. That's fantastic. That is very great, especially since the sound was at times a little wonky. So I appreciate that you stuck it out. And then you were even like, I'm even going to share this because we did make some really cool cards. I believe that we made, this is the only card I'm going to show you from the retreat. We made this card. And so this card is actually one of the up to 14 cards you will make in the Regency Park Spring Fling retreat. So if you signed up for it, good on you. If not, you have 48 hours to sign up. Again, lots of different options. They start, as far as purchasing, they start as low as $20 for the recorded PDF or for the PDF. Okay. All right, so let's spin this. And let me just say, a couple of you are not in the United States. If you're not in the United States, I'm so sorry. I cannot send you product, but it's okay. I will still send you, I'll send you an Avid-Level card for sure. Not one of my samples, not one over there that I just showed you, one I've made. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this baby for a spin. Let's see who we get. I am not going to call the name because there's so many of you. They're very close together. Oh goodness. I don't even know. Hey, all right. It's Kay. I believe it's Kay Wearer. I don't know. Kay, but Kay, please report to me. I do not believe I have sent you um I don't think I have sent you anything yet. So please private message me with your mailing address information. Well, please let me know if you're in the United States, okay? And first of all, if you are, send me your mailing address, and I would like to get this out to you ASAP, okay? Our last week's winner was Alicia. And so, Alicia, your stamp set is going out tomorrow in the mail. As I said, it's been a little wonky around here. And if you guys think I've been doing nothing, think again, because even with all this back nonsense, I created all except for that one card I just showed you for my retreat, and I wrote the tutorials. So, ta-da! All right, everybody. Thank you so much for for coming along with this impromptu live. I love having all of you here, and I will see you soon. Hopefully, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled broadcasts this week. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much.